I'm a solutions architect. I work for Kinetic IT. I kind of join business problems up with the information needed to solve them, and maybe the applications and the technologies and the servers and the IT that go with that. I'm talking to the students mainly around robotics, being able to use algorithm design, the instructions and the information that goes with that into making things happen. When are instructions simple but not simple? I want to brush my teeth. What's the first thing I need to do? Pick up a toothbrush, brush, the hairbrush, toilet brush, toothbrush. Right, what's the second thing I need to do? Grab the toothpaste. What's next?
Open the lid.
Opening the lid. What's next?
Move the toothpaste over to your hand.
Over to my hand. Good. Alright, yep. What's next? Squeeze. Alright, I'm still squeezing. What do you think just happened? Alright, some instructions, although clear, are not simple. Squeeze that in a certain amount of time or a certain amount out. Some require feedback. That concept of using the information that's just being experienced and helping the algorithm use that. So, algorithms in 60 seconds. It's instructions plus data hopefully give you an algorithm, and the algorithm is meant to do something. You've got some things that happen in sequence. First do this, second do that. You might have a bunch of branches, which might be common sense or might be in the recipe. Then you have data. This is the information. What you know might have to be stored in certain ways for it to be used well. You might have some building blocks. You might have pieces of information that store sentences or words, pieces of or things in your software that store numbers. You might have relationships. So, this is a collection of things. But it's more than a collection of things, because different things are connected. So, the sensor on the front has connection over to here to some digital pins at the back. That's a relationship between the sensor and the processor. You might have a list of things. We might have a linear list of batteries that have been installed in here. Or you might be able to describe this as a robot. A robot which could drive itself, which might have some sensors attached, which might have some instructions inside it, and we might be able to call that an object. Very high level thing, but that's how the pieces of information are put together, and we'll use these things in our algorithms. I have my very own badly designed robot. Badly designed robot number one is made up of a few things. Brain, understands instructions, understands inputs, understands outputs. This guy here is like a switch. When the brain says, turn that on, this guy here controls large amounts of power, just like a switch does, and sends it to wheels. Underneath here is a servo. Servo can move to any direction. You guys have played with these things. On the front, ultrasonics. So, badly designed robot. What's it do? Go forward. If there's something in your way, go back. Look left, look right, decide which direction to go next. AIs. We gave every robot we've seen to date instructions. What happens if the instructions are actually really complicated? They're hard for us to figure out. Maybe we could start simple. Maybe we could train a bot, not a robot as such, but a bot, something in software, to tell the difference between a B and the number 3. So, the dumb bot can do the very first task you told it about. Hopeless at doing the next task. Here's the kicker. Something else was building its brain, designing how it thought. We actually don't know how it thinks anymore. We know it works 99% of the time. Just remember 99% of the time. But it doesn't work all the time and we don't actually know why. That's an artificial intelligence. Which brings us back to our robot design, or maybe even the job of tomorrow. How do we build better robots? How do we build better artificial intelligences? Why would we want to? Because hopefully, just like the robot vacuum cleaner, just like the self-driving car, these things will be helpful for us in our lives. I love I get to meet people with different problems. So many problems might have solutions that are similar, but solving the problems that these guys experience, or that the office experiences, or the company itself experience, and enabling them to do the things they want in their business, yeah, I get a kick out of that. So most of the guys, or most of the people in our industry, have the ability to use problem solving, the chance to work on ideas and see them through their inception phase all the way through to the solution. Maths, sciences, analytical skills, all the way through to the other side, which is the softer side of the understanding of the problem and making sure that the thing that actually got built was fit for purpose. It wasn't just another badly designed robot. Be super curious, because you can allow your curiosity to pick things apart, and as you pick things apart you might understand why it was that way. You might even be able to challenge the why. It could be in the science or the maths or the algorithms or the design itself. Come up with a better one and then pursue the career that really enables you to follow that through to a job that you're passionate about.